Good morning, students. Today we are going to start chapter 2, statistics, describing data. In this section, I'll explain you how to make the frequency distribution, or in other words, we can say how to make the group data from ungrouped data or raw data. So let's say show you that Word file for this chapter. This is the chapter. Let's have your definition. What is the frequency distribution? The frequency distribution is a grouping of data into mutually exclusive classes, showing in the number of observations in each class is called frequency distribution. What is the raw data? Raw data means just to collect the data. For example, collect the age of the group, age of the students in a class, income of employee in our company, like that, just to collect the information. That is the unorganized informations are called raw data. These are obtained as a result of experiment in the original form, like temperature in a week, 12, sorry, 42, 50, 54, 45, 47, 51, 48, like this. Group data. The group data is information like this, means it is divided in class, means so class means temperature from 40 to 45. How many? It's one only, this, like this. How many between 45 to 49? 3, like this. 1, 2, 3, like this, 3. 50 to 54, it's a 3, 50, 54, and 51, like that. So how to convert this information into this information, we will discuss in this video. So first of all, we have to decide how number of classes we need. In this example, we have taken 3 classes, 1, 2, and 3. So we have to decide how many number of classes we need according to data. The second thing is how much class interval, or we can say it's width. Then the third step, set the individual class limit. The fourth, tally the observation into classes, and count the number of items in each classes. These are the 5 steps we have to take. For first step, decide the number of classes. It should be decided by this formula, the 2 to the power k, it should be greater than number of observations. So k is the number of classes. For example, if the number of classes is only 1, so 2 power 1, it's 2. Means up to 2 data, we have to choose only 1 class. If k is 2, means 2 to the power 2, it's a 4, means less than 4 data. If the less than 4 data but more than 2, it should be 2 classes. If k is 3, so 2 power 3, it's 8. So if the data is less than 8 and more than 2, we have to choose 3 class interval, 3 classes, like this. Step 2, we have to check the class interval by this formula. I should be equal or greater than. Why greater? Because sometimes it's in decimal, so we have to check or take the next one. It should be by h minus L divided by k. What is the h? The highest value in given data, and L is the lowest value in given data. So h minus L is called range. And K, we already decided the number of classes. Relative frequency. And the step 3, we have to set the all data in the class interval. Relative frequency. So converting the class frequency into total number of observations in each class is called relative frequency. Let's I explain by the one example. Here, this is the example. A quick change oil company has number of outlet in the metropolitan settled area. The number of oil change at the Oak Street outlet in past 20 days are this. Here, these are the values. It's a simply we have 20 data 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. Up to 20 data we have. We have exactly 20 data. The question is that how many classes would you recommend? The second part, how many class interval would you suggest? The third part, what is the lower limit would you recommend for the first class interval? And the fourth part, organize the number of oil change into a frequency distribution. Find the relative frequency distribution and comment on the same. The step 1, decide on the number of classes. Here the total observation is 20. If we take 2 to the power 4, it will be 16. But our data is more than 16. So we take 2 to the power 5, it's a 32. So 32 is more than 20. But if we take 4, it's only 16. So we have to choose the 5 as K. So K is 5. Because 2 to the power K is must be more than observations. So K is 5. Now we have to choose the K. Now the highest value is 98 and the lowest value is 51 and K is 5. So 98 minus 51 divided by 5, it's a 9.4. But we have to take the integer value. So the next value is 10. So 10 will be the class interval. So 5 number of classes, 10 class interval. The third, set individual class limit. So the lowest one is 51. Then we can start from like 50. So 50 and 10 we have add then 50 to 60. And 60 again 10 we add 60 to 70, 70 to 80, 80 to 90, 90 to 100 like that. So put here 50 up to 60, then 60 up to 70, 70 up to 80, 80 up to 90, 90 up to 100. Okay. In the next step, frequency. How to count frequency? Check how many numbers are more than 50 but up to 60. 60 should be included in this, not in this section. So check. It would be 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So put it here 4. 60 to 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 70 up to 80. Sorry, 70 is in this section. So 70 to 80, same counting method, 6, 2, and then 3. It's a total 30. Okay, and then relative frequency is very easy. 4 divided by 20, 5 divided by 20, like this. Comment the maximum number of oil change lies between 60 to 70. It's very easy. So you have to solve the similar question. This chapter I have uploaded in the Moodle. So you have to download and solve the similar questions. There are a lot of examples given here. The next is histogram. What is the histogram? Histogram is a graph like this, and it is very easy to draw. You have given the class interval and its a frequency. Here it is given like this 12 to 15, the frequency is 8. 15 to 80, it's a 23. 18 to 21, 17. 21 to 24, it's 18. 24 to 27, it's a 8. Like this. So just start from here. For example, here 12, here 15, then 18, then 16, then 24. You just mention in the graph paper like this. Here 5, 10, 15, 20, like that. Then take 15 to 12 to 15, 8. So up to 8. Just check it. 5, between 5 to 10. Here maybe 8. 23, here more than 20, then 23, like this. So just make this type of bar. This is called histogram. It's very easy. So today we have discussed how to make the frequency distribution and how to draw the histogram. Histogram is the bar graph like that. So thank you for watching this video, and let's see you in the next video. Frequency distribution and cumulative frequency distribution. Thank you.